Hello friends, I'm Joana from Joana Miranda Studio, and this is my video series, Art Bag, Time-Saving Tips and Tricks. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to properly sharpen your colored pencils. And I got a couple tools here. Well, I've got the colored pencils. And I'm going to talk about this, and also about the difference between this and this. Now, to be honest, these sharpeners, I think, really belong here. So let's get started. I work with both the Prismacolor colored pencils and the Faber-Castell watercolor pencils. And of course, having a sharp point is very desirable. As I mentioned in my introduction, these red plastic pencil sharpeners really don't work well. I find that they tend to break the tips of the pencil more often than not, so I'm going to set that aside. These metal pencil sharpeners work a lot better. Even so, I have found that sometimes you'll get one of these and it'll also break the tips of the pencil. So if you have one that you love, mark it somehow, or if you have one that you know doesn't work but you still want to keep it around, maybe put a piece of tape on it so that you know this is not the best one. This particular metal pencil sharpener actually does work quite well. I'm sharpening over a piece of paper here on my drafting board. Now, it might be tempting when you get the point that you want. Get some of that away. Again, this is just this piece of scrap paper. You have your tip, and it might be tempting to just go ahead and start drawing. But what's best to do, if sometimes you do that and the tip the end just breaks off, what's best to do is to refine the tip on a piece of sanding paper. And Staedtler makes these handy sanding sticks. It had many more pieces of sandpaper on it. I've used it for many years. And as you can see, it's quite black, but you can continue using it. And here I am refining the point, just kind of rolling it a little bit so that I get a much, let's see if you can see that clearly, much sharper point, finer point, and then I can go ahead and draw. Now, if you don't have access to a sanding stick, I will put this particular brand in, put a link in the video description. If you don't have this, you can get a piece of sandpaper at the hardware store, or you can also be creative, just use an old nail file. Now, this nail file my husband happened to throw out last night, but it'll do the same thing. So I grabbed it out of the trash, and it's now in my art bag. Now, one thing also to keep in mind is that these are fragile pencils. So if you drop one on the floor, even if the pencil looks fine, the chances are that the lead will have broken inside the pencil. And then no matter if you use this sharpener or this sharpener or a different sharpener, every time you sharpen it, you'll find the lead is breaking. And that could be because you dropped it on the floor and the lead broke inside the pencil. So try not to drop your pencils on the floor. And that's it for today's Art Bag Time-Saving Tips and Tricks video. If you've enjoyed this video, I hope you'll consider giving it a thumbs up. Also remember that I post these videos every Monday and Friday, so please check back soon to see what I've put up again. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye!